there's the bell to start round one. Got him there. He threw the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fire.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Didn't land that jab. They got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wallin in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it.
And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's all coming to an end. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round three. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? Failing to score with that right hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The straight right just misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wallin in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
And Wallin just got knocked down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Swing and a miss. The straight right just misses. Good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very...
And Wallin goes to the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Hook was off target. Let's see if they go to the body. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He missed with that jab. Jab doesn't find a home. Well done with that counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wallin in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? And he just missed with that left jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Got out of the way of that right hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well done with that counter shot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Misses with the straight left. They exchange punches. That counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. There's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Big swing and a miss with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. It's round 10. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
These punches coming from every angle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. It's all offense all the time. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he misses with that straight left. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The right hook just missed. How about that time counter shot? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell for round 12. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Swing and a miss with that hook. The straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Do you believe what we are seeing? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is.